Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World live stream, not Train Sim World 2 live stream. We're back on Train Sim World 2020 today. We're on the Northeast Corridor, obviously in the ACS 64, obviously Amtrak, obviously this is basically the forgotten route. Obviously it never did come to Train Sim World 2. So we're on this today for about an hour, so probably about one service. It does take a little while to do the services on this one. I'll be in chat in a second, but thanks everyone for coming in already, if you are in. Obviously had fairly good news this evening. Obviously lockdown is ending. We've got 15 people in, so thanks all for coming in. Can we try and get up to 15 likes? Oh, well, I'll scroll up in a second, so I can see who we've got. Let's see. Just about to come into the chat. Right, there you go. You're on South Eastern High Speed, nice. Right, I'm just sorting it all out. Do bear with me. Right, let's see. Hello to Banford, Salty Chips, Scott, Salty Chips, oh, Mr. Adams, Amela, Family Vlogs, Devon, Nathan, Jack, Banford. Oh, congrats, Banford. But I think we are ready to go. Let's get this set up. I haven't set this one up in a long time. Hello, Luke. How are you? So what we want to do, we want to set that to. Oh, it's weird. Obviously, the old controls, really weird. Get that off. I think the alerter, that would be shift and enter. Yeah, that alerter's on. We get those lights off. Cab light. Let's unlock the doors. Should be on the left hand side, I think. Yeah, it's all good. Hey Bryant, the man of questions, how are you? Hello to Rob as well. Finley. Anyone know when the 465 comes? My best guess is the 4th of March. Yeah, probably the 4th of March. I forgot, are you one of my subscribers? I don't know, I might have subscribed to you, who knows? Yeah, that's right, Rob, that's all. We've got 19 people in, so thanks all for coming in. Just putting in all the places it needs to be in. There we go, that's all good. Where are we? We're in New Rochelle at the moment, so north of New York. Why does Northeast Corridor, why didn't it come to TSW2? Just too much work to be done to it. Maybe in future they'll redo it, who knows. Right, that is now all set up now, I believe. It'd be nice if the phone went a bit quicker. There we go. Can we get an external view of the livery? Yeah, it's quite a fresh livery on this. The only thing that lets it down is really the rolling stock. Yeah, it's a lovely locomotive. Look at that. And obviously got the old coaches with a bit here. Yeah, lovely new locomotive. Better get the lights on. Does it even work on this one if you press H? Keyboard's on. You gonna do it on here? Dunno. Can you trust the outside yet? At least we can go out, yeah, soon. Where are the lights on this one? Here. Get them on. There you go, to bright. Lock the doors. No, not that. See, I pressed left on the D-pad there. It's the old controls. Really confusing. Let's lock the left-hand side doors. Where are the wipers now? Off. Let's get going. So we got 16 miles to New York, Pen. It's weird being back. So we should start moving, hopefully. We're not gonna go. There we go. And we're off. Ah, oh, CF door, I see, mate. Feels weird with the controls. 20 likes. Hello, Devon. I have been on an Amtrak train before. Awesome. Yes, sure are, Pete. Well, the 8th of March, which I'm looking forward to. See, I go to college, so I'll be able to go out then, which will be good. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's been good news. Anyway, how are you, Pete? And can we try and get up to 20 likes? What game is this? This is Train Sim World 2020, right? So the older one. We'll get up in a second. I was in 2019 before all of this was happening. Oh, I see. Yes, sure, will be Rob, which I'm looking forward to. We can, Amela, we can. Well, our plan is to get there early on the college day, so we don't really want to be meeting, you know, first in a couple of months at college. Hello Yoshi, how are you? Hello Joe, hello Josh. Everyone's coming in. Hello Blaze as well. I've got to see a Banford. Thanks for coming in, mate. Next up is New York Penn. It is New York Penn next. Roadmap tomorrow. It is tomorrow, isn't it? Always forget. We'll get a little flyby shot in a second. Yeah, so our stops today are, what if I press T? Would it come up? New York Penn, then we've got Newark Penn, and then Newark Liberty International Airport. Let's get a flyby shot. Feels weird with the old controls. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, Joe? It's nice. Another service as well. Being treated to. Hope the roadmap is better than the last one. Yeah, I'm sure it will be. Let's get back. It's gone up to 100 now, but we've only got a mile or so until the 45. Hello, Nimble the Bus. How are you? What stop did you just leave from? That was New Rochelle. This, I remember coming on this first and thinking, wow, this is fast, because like, I think the first ever time I drove on this route, I started at New Rochelle, and I was like, wow, 100 miles an hour, this is pretty quick. We're going to be at New York Penn in no time, and then you start slowing down to say 45, then yeah, it gets quite slow. But it's a nice route though. But I reckon in future they're going to remake this. This is a whole complete new one. It probably is one of the, you know, most requested TSW routes for the US because of how important it is. They have this train in TS 2021 from Washington to Baltimore with the ACS 64 and the old Acela Express. Yes, they sure do. Well, maybe if they redid this, we would get the Acela and maybe something else, and then sell this as DLC. Who knows? Alright, Mr. Adams. Or maybe if they do redo this route, obviously a complete new one, maybe from different areas, maybe they'll have this train and then sell the Acela as DLC. Are we there yet? Not yet, family vlogs. Come back up to 70 and down to 60. I don't know if this one has ATC on it. I don't think this train does have ATC. I think it is just off memory, this one. I doubt if they're going to make another route in the northeast corridor with the ACS 64. Fair enough. Hello Ryan, a few days ago now. Hello Paul. There's a 60. So we're now approaching the kind of big CSX yard. Obviously, yeah, you do get freight on this route. And you get the CSX GP38-2, which is basically a replica of the one on Sandpatch Grade. I don't think there's any changes to it, but there's a big freight yard here, which you can do operations in. The horn of the ACS 64, the M7, the M3 sounds much better than of the Dash 8 and Dash 9 of the Jeeps in TSW. I suppose so, yeah. Let's check our FPS. What are we running at? Solid 60. Obviously on this route the FPS can be a bit funny when you're on last gem. What will be the next route on TSW? Well, I'm actually now thinking maybe even the Arosa line next, because actually Rivet Games did actually post some gameplay today. There's some sort of guard sort of panel you can use on it. Maybe that will be next, who knows. Yeah, it's either Clinchfield or the Arosa line. They're the next routes to come. Going to try Friday or something. Yes, Josh, if you go on to Rivet Games' YouTube, you'll find a clip of the Arosa line on there. There's like some sort of new guard panel or something you can use. Yeah, it's the guard panel. They go out on the platform, click the button. Is it lagging a little bit? It feels like it's lagging. ASL is definitely going to release before Clinchfield, yeah, possibly. Won't be good if it does though. Be nice. Hey Amanda, how are you? We got 18 people and we got 22 likes. Obviously, thanks all for coming in. Obviously, yeah, just revisiting the northeast corridor again. Obviously, I don't think we have done this route since Christmas time. Let it run. Yeah, that'd be cool, Joe. Alright, family vlogs. Yeah, it's fairly slow through here, coming down to 65. Hey Christoph, how are you, mate? Right, we'll get another flyby shot. Sensitivity on this is really high. There it goes. What is everyone's favourite route on Train to Mile 2? Probably Southeastern High Speed if we're just talking TSW2 routes. I'm following you today, but only funny game. Trains New Era, good simulator too. Oh. Coming down to 55. You like Peninsula Corridor, for me Southeastern, TVO and Rapid Transit. Yeah, so we're coming up to the CSX freight yard now. I think it's called like Harlem something. Something Harlem. Or was it the Hudson River yard? Don't know. And can we try and get up to 25 likes? Let's back up to 60. It's a nice route though, isn't it, this one? Nice and scenic. There are a few problems with it though. Nice, Rob. Hello Steve, I don't know if you were in before, but how you doing, mate? Yeah, we're getting to New York Penn. Also we've got the massive tunnel coming into New York Penn. And we also got a massive bridge we'll be crossing, which will be nice to see if on the PlayStation 5 it renders in. As on the, well, last time we did this route, obviously on the PS4, you can see the massive bridge rendering in. So hopefully it might behave a bit better on here. Nice, Steve. In a second. And you always have to wait stupid amount of time at New York Penn. I suppose because in real life it's sort of the halfway point, isn't it? So I suppose they have a little break. Oh nice, Nexus. Yeah, so what time are we due in at Newark Liberty International? 7:49 and the time is... Okay, so we might do another service after this then back into New York Penn. Just got the trash containers here. So we haven't seen them make a return yet. Does travel be calling at New York Penn? Yep, we'll be calling at a fair few. And obviously you can actually call at Secaucus Junction sometimes on some journeys. Hello again Whitney, how are you? So we're coming up onto the bridge now. Hopefully we'll see it rendering in. No, hopefully we won't see it rendering in. Because on last gen you can always see it rendering in. This is a fairly impressive structure coming up. Good to hear, Whitney, I'm good. See, was this anyone's favourite route on the original TSW? Like, did you play this one regularly? Got GP38 down there. Obviously the one from Sandpatch Grade. Hang on it, why has it gone down to... When the hell did the speed come down to that? Okay. Might be misreading a little bit. Yeah, they do, don't they, Josh? They do look nice. Yeah, see ya, Rob. Thanks for coming in, mate. We got distracted by the GP38. You can still see it rendering in, which is a bit... Oh, there you go. That's loaded in now. But you can still see the bridge we're on. If you look straight ahead, obviously I can't zoom in on here. You can see it rendering in. Which I suppose you can for LGV still, but... Hello, Plague Doc, how are you? When did the route come... Oh, this route's not coming to Train World 2. Yeah, it's not coming. So if you want to play this route, you have to, you know, dig up the old one and play it on there. Cheers, family vlogs. I mean, look how high up we are. Look at that. And obviously they built this in the 1800s. It's crazy to think. I mean, look how high up we are. Madness. I mean, look at this structure here. It's lovely. So has anyone actually been on the North East Corridor in real life? Awesome. Another service. They're fairly frequent along here. Every 20 minutes. That'd be quite a bit. Let's get that back on. No, I'm so fine because the route isn't... Yeah, this route isn't coming. Unfortunately, Plague Dot. Well, good to hear you're good, but then not good to hear you're not good anymore, I suppose. Oh, nice, Yoshi. Wow. If you're going to the JFK airport, you can see the NEC. Ah. Well, we're heading down to Newark Liberty. Is that the, Is that the sea over there? So I'm pretty sure this would be... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be the sea over there, wouldn't it? Because New York is on the coast. Well, bits of it. What is the best TSW 2020 route? Probably East Coast Way, in my opinion. Nice Nexus. That's got to be the sea down there, hasn't it? And it looks like the sea's over there now as well. Get back in. Oh, that's the alerter. Lovely locomotive, the ACS 64 is though. And can we try and hit 35 likes? That'd be great. The big question is, Brian, what is your favourite route in TSW 2020? .7 miles. Oh, awesome, Yoshi. Obviously, it probably still doesn't run today, does it? .30 likes, awesome. And obviously, if anyone does want to see more of this, do subscribe. I think North East Corridor, we probably will add it to the rota of routes we do. So it'll be every couple of weeks. So obviously now we're coming up towards the Long Island Railroad, so if you own the Long Island Railroad DLC on TSW2, or even just on TSW in general, you'll notice this area coming up here, you'll recognise it. Hello Manuel and Shiner, how are you? Hope you're both well. It's still running. Well, it's surely not in public service though, is it? Some sort of heritage one. Obviously you've got Woodside Station, which is just over there. And in fact I think you can see it on the track diagram. Yeah, Woodside Station is here. Obviously this is the Long Island Railroad we're coming up on now. What is it, Ryan? Oh, nice place. Hello Dave, how are you? Good to hear Shayna, I'm good. An excursion, so I see Devon. Fairly new here, what do we do every day? Streams every day, 2 streams each day and a video. Train Sim World 2, well, Train Sim World is every day. But other games we do SnowRunner, Bus Sim, On the Road. Yeah, just simulator streams, Shayna. Nice and relaxing. What is the best TSW 2020 route? Probably East Coast Way, but that's my opinion. Or even Hopstrecker Rhyme Route, that's good. Evening Pivers, how are you, mate? Evening gorgeous. Got 3.5 miles to New York Penn. No problem, Shayna, no problem. I mean, even if I somehow one day could only do 1 stream, it would be on TSW. That is the main game. Good to hear, Pivers. Hello, Thirsty Always, how are you, mate? I'm good, how are you? Nice, Nathan. Well, now Pivers apparently is sharing. Yeah, he's sharing me with Amanda, apparently. Hello, Nick, how are you, mate? We've got yellows coming up. I think if I see a block yellow, I don't know if it's the same with Peninsula Corridor, I think it's different signalling on here. But I believe if it's a red and yellow, I think it is similar. Red and yellow means stop at the next one. We are sharing, aren't we, Pivers? That was Amanda's idea. Good to hear, Nick. I'm good. Bit of a speed on the flats at full 26 passenger cars over 100 miles an hour. Showing to Salt Lake in just 10 hours. Lovely. Sharing is caring. So Pivers, you come into the park in Crawley on the 8th of March. So if we're sharing, then we're now. Yeah, this is. I don't know what tunnel this is. I think this is the Hudson River Tunnel, or is that the other one? I don't know. I think this is the long one though. I'm gonna guess 80 quid, Mr. Adams. Hello, Alex. How are you, mate? .6 miles now. Pivers. So you're not going to be able to share me then, are you? I have got main spec out barn and the 204. Awesome, Alex. Lovely locomotive and a lovely route to go with it. Yeah, good to you, Alex. I'm good. Pretty good this evening. See good news from the from Boris. How do you say apartment in British? That would be a flat, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think an apartment would be a flat. But we say apartment too. I'll be there. Alright, Pippers then. Hello, Minty, how are you? We sure can, Miss Adams, is good news. A question for all, do you think that Clinchfield Railroad will be better than Sandpatch Grade? I think it probably will be better than Sandpatch Grade, probably because it's a newer route, so we'll have working barriers, everything will probably be better, the sounds will be better. Yeah, I think Clinchfield probably will be better than Sandpatch Grade. Also, a much more ideal route for streaming, as it's only about an hour. You have school tomorrow? Oh, nice, family vlogs. Wait, school tomorrow? You mean online lessons? I think schools and colleges go back on the 8th, which I'm looking forward to. So I'll be going back. Good to hear, Minty. I'm good. Hello, Amtrak. Yeah, it'll be cool, won't it, Amtrak? Obviously, I believe on the Arosa line, the guard panel's actually not in the train, it's on the platform. So when the train's ready to leave, the guard, I suppose, presses the buzzer and then hops back in the train, off it goes. A trapezium? You on about a trapezium? Hello, Requisition, how are you? I've been good, how are you? You hate school? Well, college is much better than school. I like college. It's my second year now at college. It's good. So we are coming. Oh, actually, no, we're actually on time. But the thing is, we have to probably wait about 5 minutes here. So we'll go for a little look through the coach. Good to hear, Requisition. Just finished college work. Nice, Requisition. No, I didn't admit it. I was 16 when I went to college. Just about. Not the nicest of stations, is it, New York Penn? It's quite bland. We've got 32 people, and can we try and get up to 50 likes? Bring that down. That was years ago. Yeah, it's been a couple of years now since I went to school. But yeah, I do enjoy college, much better. Nice place. Right, here we are. Oh, not that, I've done it again. It's obviously left on the D-pad to click it once, but it's the wipers on. Oh, and one good thing about this is that you can go in the back as well. Which is cool. I believe there's even a toilet in here. Yeah, there's a toilet there. Quite a small one, isn't it? Let's get that shut. I remember college, it was better than school. Yeah. Oh, and another cool thing about this train is... I mean, I know it's not that cool, but... Look. Look at that. There's a proper guard panel here. So we're going to open them up. It's quite cool. Well, let's go for a little look through. So these are the business class seats. But these coaches are ancient, look at them. Let's continue through. They look quite comfy though. There's also a bar car as well. Yeah, I think if I went on one of these trains in real life, I would definitely be in here. It's awesome in here. It's like a proper diner in the train. The seats, the style of it, love it. And obviously it's open as well. Josh doesn't like it. ACP, I suppose. And obviously you've got the standard coach class seats here. Still very comfy. I mean, compare these to the Class 700. Obviously, they're literally sofas, these are. Yeah, we got a bit of a wait here, so. And there was a weird thing about this route. You would think you'd be able to change platforms. No, you can't. Like, you can't go up. There's even the subway, I think, as well, but you can't go down there either. So literally, if you want to cross tracks in this, you have to go across the platform, which was one of the sort of downsides to this route, which people didn't like. Northeast Regional. So anyone actually been on this train in real life? I don't know, we have got a few people from the States here. What I like about Rivet's routes is they add special features to their routes. I suppose so, yeah. No, you can't get up there either. I mean, university is just like an advanced college, isn't it? Wouldn't want to go to university. Too much work. Still got a few minutes, so mostly go and get a cup of tea, go and get some snacks, get some food, and then we'll be making our way over to Newark Penn, which is not too far. What time do we arrive at Newark Liberty? 49, so that's 20 odd minutes. Looks like Amtrak cabs, I've been on those. Awesome, Dave. Well, that actually is a DLC, the Amtrak cab car. I'm going to get the SW1000R Shunter. Probably won't get them as they're on TSW 2020, but you know, there is DLC for this route. I want to be younger. Fair enough, Pete. It's quite a nice train, isn't it? I'm turning 9. Oh, nice family vlogs. Hello, Milwaukee. How are you? Nice. So it would be nice if we did get a passenger US route. Maybe on the road map tomorrow. Maybe we'll see some new routes. Maybe we'll see an American, a British, and a German one. Maybe even a French route. But it would be nice to get another passenger US route. So at the moment it's all freight basically, apart from Peninsula Corridor. Nice, Pete. What is one American route you would like to see in the game? I would love to see Brightline. That's really new. Obviously diesel multiple units, fairly quick as well. That'll be good. Modern. I've been on the regional between Roanoke and Lynchburg, Virginia. Nice, Devon. I would like to go to the US one day and, you know, go on some of these. I would actually like to go on the Southwest Chief. That looks good. Nice to see, Nick. When you do the horn, the bell goes off. Yeah, it does. Newark Penn in 9 miles. That's cleared. Let's get going. Right, and we're off. And can we try and get to 50 likes? We are 3 off now. Still running completely smoothly, 60 FPS. Haven't seen it go below yet. So I'll be passing through Secaucus Junction. You still love this train? Nice, Miss Adams. It's a nice one, isn't it? So this is one of the problems of the route. Look straight ahead. You can see that's not rendered in at all. Also, that is the West Point Yard, I think it is. Obviously, if you've got Long Island Railroad, you can actually go into, if it wants to load, you can go into this yard here. And obviously, even on this route, you can go into this one here. I would have liked to go to Washington DC, but the train was packed. Tickets were sold out for that journey. Alright. I think I'd probably like to go on the Acela. That would be cool. Is it true that the new camera works like TSW2 in all, the preserved DLC when using timetable? Yes, that is true, Dave. But on scenarios, it's all the old controls. But in service mode, you can use the new ones on old routes. What's the best service scenario for the DVBR 204? There is a scenario on there which I want to do at some point. It goes from Aschaffenburg to Law. It's about 110 minutes. That's probably the best scenario because you can get some mainline running, shunting. You got the whole job. You get everything on there. There's not many services in the 204 there. Obviously, talking about DLC, we have got 3 DLCs coming up. So obviously, if anyone does want to help support the channel, we have the PayPal, we got the Super Chat, we got memberships, and even merch. Obviously, the Javelin top is still available until Thursday. Also got the Javelin mug, and all the classic merch is now out. Nice place. I do have plans to go to the West Coast, Autumn Devon. So if anyone does donate or gets merch or whatever, you will receive a shout out on stream, and obviously in the Discord as well. I would like to see Miami West Palm Beach. What, Bright Line or the old classic line? Right, I'm off. No problem, Dave. We've got 8.5 miles. And we're now 2 likes off 50. Fair enough, Josh. I would like to see Brightline. Whoa, look at this. One of the old problems of this route. Clinchfield Railroad is in Florida. No, Clinchfield Railroad I think is in a similar area to Sandpatch Grade, I think. Well, Dante in Virginia, is it Virginia or Kentucky? There's Elkhorn City and Dante. I think it's the same mountain range, the Appalachians. I think that's the ones with Sandpatch Grade is in as well. They're not awfully far, I don't think, from each other. Next stop is Newark Penn, it sure is. And in a minute we can actually go up to 90 miles an hour, which is fairly quick. Hello Sim Model Trains. It's a shame this route never got added to Train Sim Model. It is a bit of a shame, yeah, because it's probably one of the best US routes we have in terms of it's got the ACS 64, Amtrak, you know, fairly decent length as well. But maybe we'll see it remastered, like a completely different version of it. And you never know. How are you, Sim Model though? What's your favourite train in TSW2? Probably the 395. The things with the 395 now, since that patch, the sounds are horrible on it now. I don't know if anyone can agree there, but yeah, since the patch for South Eastern High Speed, obviously where they changed around the 395 sounds, it just doesn't sound nice anymore. Well, it doesn't sound as nice. You've got the big AC sound behind you buzzing away. You've got the sort of motor sounds are kind of drained out now. Little Tigger, I'm looking forward to the Rosa line, especially the part on the street. Will be interesting. I'm also think that the graphics of TSW2 will be shown off at this route. Yes, definitely. Just going upside the mountain, looking down into the valley. Hello Zach, what route do you want to come to Train Sim World 2? I want the Brighton main line. Yeah, Alex, the 395 just doesn't sound good anymore. Or at least as good. So we're going up to 90 now, and we'll be going through Secaucus Junction shortly. Yeah, how are you, Little Tigger and Zach? Hopefully you're both doing alright. And yeah, we're still 2 likes away from 50. Can we make it? They have freight on there, and they use the C48W. We have those already. And passenger, they use P42s and an E8 Loco add-on. fair enough. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I would like to see Brightline in the game. That's the one I want in terms of a US route. Yeah, definitely Zach. Well, I'm not a fan at least. I mean, maybe they are more realistic, but it doesn't sound nice anymore. As nice. Hello, user. How are you? Yes, I can agree that sim model would be nice. So some services do actually stop here. Limited stop though. The Alugbahn, I'm guessing that's one in Germany, Little Tigger. Maybe it will one day. And good to see Little Tigger, I'm good. Coming out to 60 fairly rapidly. Have you been on South East in real life? I have been on the Javelin in real life. I went between St Pancras and Folkestone. So in terms of the route what we have in Train Sim World 2, I've been between St Pancras and Ebbsfleet. And I've been on a 375 as well. Only once though. Quite a scenic route, this one. Things I don't understand, I don't know if anyone can explain. Why are the overhead wire poles, they've got like multiple layers to them. Look at that, they're like really high up. And why is it like this? It's from Munich to Lindau, it's my local route. Awesome, Little Tigger, we never know. Here's a little bit, Harry. .5 miles to Newark, and we probably will end up once we get to Newark Liberty, which should then leave us about 5 minutes to an hour. Where is the CFA in the 204? It's 204. I have done a guide on all of the ones, Alex. I think on the 204 the CFA is behind the driver's seat. There's like a little panel. There's like a white sort of panel behind one of the driver's seats where the cab door is, and there should be a CFA fuse there. Or if I'm thinking about the 363, it will be in front of the driver's seat below. There's those a few switches. But yeah, I believe in the 204 it's behind the driver's seat, where the cab door is. There's like a little sort of white box and it's got white toggles. I think the multiple layer thing is because in real life there'll be other wires on top like pylons. Yeah, I suppose sim model. That's kind of sort of what I thought in my head. I think you can see them here as well. So maybe telephone poles as well, or, I don't know. Yeah, pylons. Is at the border to Switzerland. Oh nice, so probably in the Alps then. Hello Jaffa, how are you? Can you make a journey to Germany when Corona is away? If yes, I'll guide you through Frankfurt. Maybe at some point I'll go to Germany. I mean, it's not the top of my list. I think top of my list to go to places, because I've never been abroad, which is quite embarrassing to say. But I would like to get the Eurostar to Paris. Just, you know, day out in Paris and then go back. Yeah, I'm good, Jaffa. $50 likes is mine. Coming out to 45 soon. Do you play Roblox years ago? It's in front of them. Ah, I see, Little Tigger. So a good view of them then. 50 likes, lovely. Well, I'll probably leave it. We'll probably get to Newark Liberty in about 10 minutes so, and then I'll leave it probably running for the 5 minutes to bump it up to an hour. Do you play any shooter games? I do play shooter games, just not as many as I used to. I played, well, Red Dead. I mean, that's not really a shooter game, is it? That's more of a free roam exploring game. In terms of shooter games, like FPS games, I don't really play them anymore. I like Battlefield. When the new Battlefield comes out, I'll be getting that and probably streaming it. Yeah, I don't really play shooter FPSs anymore. Should I wait for On the Road or buy it now? Should I wait for on the PlayStation? You may as well get it, Jaffa. If you're on Xbox, wait until the patch comes out. It's quite a cool Newark Pen. It kind of has a double layer to it. You can see a sort of upstairs platform at Newark Pen. There we go, Miss Adams. Right, coming into Newark Pen. Yeah, see a family vlog. Thanks for coming in, mate. Take care. Newark Pen. Obviously, put the bell on as we're coming into a station. So it'll tell us to stop there, but then the back of the train will be hanging out. So you kind of want to stop just in front of the marker, which in our case we've completely failed to do. Come on, get going. Maybe I put the brakes on a bit too hard. Cheers, Jaffa. But yeah, do be aware there are still a few bugs on it. But on the PlayStation, there's not as many because they have sorted it. There's still a few, so yeah, just be aware of that. But if you are getting a PlayStation 5 soon, Jaffa, or next gen console, maybe wait for the next generation edition. If the Algar Barn comes to TSW2, I'll definitely tune in. I have been to the stations Kempton, Korfbellen, Bucklow, Korfering and Munich, of course, lovely. And I can tell I've probably made a complete hash of all of those pronunciations, so apologies for that. Can't actually see through them. Doors locked. I'll say. Yeah, let's actually watch it going out. Yeah, it's right in the middle. Off we go. I've been watching all your on the road videos and saw the bugs, and yeah, cheers. Yeah, cheers, Jaffa. Yes, there's a few problems still with it, but nothing major on the PlayStation. And we're off. 50 quid. Oh, I see Miss Adams quite a bit then. Not your native language. 2.2 miles to Newark Liberty International Airport, and we'd be ending up there. So it's been about 50 odd minutes, but I mean we've done a full run, so we've seen the whole route. Oh, nice, Josh. What's the Doppelstock? There's like a new Doppelstock. I think it's the newest generation of them. I think it's the 4th generation Doppelstock, and it doesn't actually have a locomotive. It has the pantograph sort of in the middle of it. That'll be cool to see. 7:49 we're due into Newark Liberty. Bring that down. Will we be able to drive the Doppelstock on Hamburg to Lübeck? We should be able to, yeah. No, we will be driving it, Amela, on Hamburg to Lübeck. Yeah, it comes with the 112 and also the 182. So yeah, there will be Doppelstock on it. Crossing the tracks here. And going up to 70 in a second, but we don't really need to speed up too much, as it's only 1 mile to go. "51 minutes now." Speed that up. So I think this is the second airport we have in the game, because we've got Teesside Airport and then we got this one, so I think this is the second one. Then Millbrae kind of counts as an airport station as well, but not officially. Another service there. Making its way back into the city. You still like the old TSW? It's not too bad. I mean, I would only ever come back to it for this route. Obviously, I wouldn't play any other routes on it. Yeah, it's still alright. Why Dovetail don't support this TSW? They've moved on, obviously upgraded the engine, upgraded everything really, and just kind of left this one for now. But they're not going to be coming back to this one. But no need to really, because all the routes are now from this one on TSW2. Boom. There we are. But that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World live stream, obviously on the Northeast Corridor. We'll be back tomorrow, probably with a German route, I think it is due tomorrow. Well, we're not... Well, we've stopped at the location. Well, I don't know. They're not sure. Let's move a little bit forward. On these old routes, you actually have to be on the marker. How do you get Nightbot? Look up Nightbot Muzzer and you can link it to your account. Yeah, simply look up Nightbot on Google. It comes up the website for it. Yeah, on these old routes, it is a bit funny about where you stop. No, it still hasn't let us. Why does it want us to stop? I don't know. If we move just a bit more forwards, where does it want us to stop? We're on the marker. There we go. Yeah, but that is going to be it, everyone. Thanks all for coming in. Obviously, you'll find a link in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. Do go and check out the merch store. Obviously, link is below. Obviously, the Javelin top is going on Thursday. We've got the whole classic line out now. Obviously, the Javelin mug as well. Jaffa says, read his text. What did he do? I watched Fabian video yesterday. The guy works for your Aerostoff, and he replied to one message. There's a free update from PSL to PS5. So that is good news. That is very good news. But yeah. That is going to be it then. Thanks for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. Bye everyone, take care.